CBS News senior investigative correspondent Catherine Herridge had the chance to speak with House Intelligence Committee Chairman Mike Turner about the TikTok hearing. She joins us now. Catherine, catch us up.
Well, the congressman told CBS News in its simplest terms that when you download the TikTok app, what you are doing is essentially surrendering access to your personal data, potentially to the Chinese Communist Party. And the chairman said that he expects immediate major changes ahead.
The CEO of TikTok has just testified that there's a firewall that prevents unauthorized foreign access to American user data. Your reaction?
Well, it's not believable, Catherine. What we know is, companies that are controlled by China and are of course, controlled by the Communist Party in China. And, legally, there's no division as there is in our country between government and commerce. This really is something that everyone should be concerned about, because whenever they download the TikTok app, they are surrendering access to data and information that could go right into the hands of the Communist Party in China.
Is the banning of TikTok in the U.S. inevitable?
I can't believe that they would be able to continue to operate in the manner in which they are long term, yes.
So you see short term, you see a ban as possible, even likely in the short term?
I do believe that that a divestiture, a ban, something will happen to have to address this issue, because it is far too great of a security concern. You're seeing governments beyond just our own ban the use of the TikTok app on their government equipment. That's because they on their own have come to the determination that that app represents a security threat to their nation and to their nation's data. Individuals should be making the same conclusion, that this is a risk to them also.
What the chairman also said is that he sees no immediate way forward for TikTok under its current method of operation. As you mentioned at the top, I mean, this is an area where you have this incredible bipartisan agreement about TikTok being a potential national security threat.
And Catherine, to broaden this out just a second, there have been numerous instances in this country where data breaches have occurred, and
Correct.
that data has landed in China. It doesn't show up on the dark web. It's not for sale. They're keeping it. That, it seems to me, intensifies the curiosity and skepticism, if not outright hostility, to TikTok.
I've been working in this area for 2 decades, and I think the big picture is the fact that the Chinese Communist Party is about the aggregation of data. So when we look at major thefts like the OPM breach, which was for the SF-86, which was the security
Office of
clearance.
Personnel Management, right?
That's right. The SF-86 is like a roadmap to your entire life. They stole, or they're alleged to have stolen 21 million files, so 21 million Americans holding top secret security clearances. You aggregate that with the healthcare data that's stolen, you start to build a real composite of individuals, making them potential targets for recruitment, for identity theft, or for compromise. And as you rightly point out, this data, when we believe has been stolen by the Chinese, never ends up for sale. That's because it is not a criminal enterprise, it's an intelligence enterprise. And that brings us right back to TikTok and what they believe to be the exposure or potential exposure of the data of 150 million Americans. You start to marry up that data and the way the Chinese military is really harnessing AI or artificial intelligence, I mean, that's where the national security threat sits.
Catherine Herridge, thank you so very, very much.